Hello and welcome back to Sound Africa Records, and today we want to continue our segment of Logic for beginners, and today I want to talk about different tools in Logic and what they do. One of the tools is the compressor. First of all, there are many compressors in Logic. For example, the stock compressor. It has so many presets. See the Studio VCA. These are emulations of different hardware compressors. They try to emulate them and find the similarity. They all have different characters and maybe different setups, but for this we just need to know the use. Some of them work well with vocals, some of them work well with guitar, some of them work well with piano. You just have to experiment. So as I told you, it has different knobs, and this one is the threshold. The threshold is the level at which you want your compressor to engage. See, negative 20, negative 30. So when it reaches here or on the threshold you have set, it will react. For example, let me first put my piano here and let it sound. But let me just search it, because I always find it easier to do this. Let's say this is my piano and I engage a compressor on it just like this. Cancel this one first. What are you watching out for here? If I press harder like this meter will move harder. Why? The signal level is increasing. Say I continue with the same signal level and then I increase the threshold. See? It has engaged more because I've set my threshold to negative 20, and if I decrease to 0, that means the compressor is not engaging anything. So for the ratio, makeup, attack and release, and we shall talk about it. So today we are just going to navigate around all the tools. That's the compressor. We also have EQs. EQs mainly reduce or increase frequencies of the signal. For example, we have the 50 Hz, 100 Hz, 10K, 20K, different levels of audio of signals. So what we can do here, we can cut off what we want to cut off. So if this was, maybe start from there because it's reacting from 20 Hz to 100 Hz. So see, we are removing some signals, some frequencies from our signal. We can as well increase them. For example, if I increase this 500 Hz, see? So the signal will be changing its characteristics. We also have delays. For delays, they can do pre or post. They multiply the signal and they release it before or after. For the pre-delay, it brings the signal, the real signal, but before the original signal comes, it creates some same signal before or a signal after. And with that signal, you can manipulate it, you can change its frequencies. For example, if you want just the 610 to 280 Hz signal, you can just set it from here. And some different parameters, they have different parameters for this. This one controls the delay time. Maybe you want the signal to come after 2 seconds or 2 milliseconds, I mean negative. And this is the mix output. So the quantity of the signal you want to see or to listen to. So with that, we can leave the delay from there. Let's talk about the last thing here, which is very important, is the reverb. There are so many types of reverbs, and you might find like 1,000 reverbs, different types, but each of them has a different character, a different sound to it. So it's all about you to engage it and listen to it and see which type of signal is it giving out. Each of them has a different characteristic to it. So with this Chrome reverb, you can control the size, and we're talking about room, because if you were talking about reverb, you can also call it space, because with reverb you're controlling the space you are in. You are outside, you are inside the room, you are inside a small room, a big room. So that space is what the reverb emulates, so they can keep changing according to the sound you want or the room you would wish to be in. With that, it has different parameters too. The distance of you from the room, are you far away from the room? These are the parameters you have to touch. Different settings, we shall go into details later. And if you have any question, you want me to begin with something, explaining it, then you can send me a message and I'll be more than happy to start with that or elaborate more on that. Let's stop here for today. So today we have talked about the compressor, the EQ, the delay and the reverb, and we shall get into details. There are so many tools available to you. And see you around. Sound Africa Drizzy Beats. Hit the subscribe button and share. See you around the next tutorial. Bye.